Frog noises. All right, let's get that painting down. Although there was something I looked at, I want to fix it. I'll get a drink real quick. Oh, look at all the garbage I got up there. No, I didn't even put any water in my bowl yet. First priority, drink some Mountain Dew. A little Code Red. Yeah, priorities. Caffeine. I gotta fix something real quick on this and then we'll get to painting another one. Hi there. Yeah, I hope I wasn't rude to the kid, but I was along on that raid with them last night to another channel and I am. Oh, that's nice. I was not impressed though. I gotta fix this right here. Where is it? Yeah, right there. I want this to go kind of like that. Just was a tiny bit off, just something you gotta make sure it's about the way you like it, or right there was the other spot I didn't like. Let's darken that up just the tiniest bit. Yeah, well, I got no problems. The difference is, when I'm on Hillbillies or Tony's or something, it's, they're people, their channel, this is my thing. Hey, Madonna, how are you? Let's see. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, see, I had it making it was looking so, well, let's face it, it was looking kind of wonky. Let's go ahead and take this right here. Kind of maybe just go that way, just the tiniest bit straight. Want to go over more and then this way. And then a little bit that way. And then, yeah, there we go. There we go. That's feeling good. That's better. Let's see if I can get out of that place I was in. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah. I'm just. Thanks. I'm just trying to touch it just a tiny bit before I put it away. You know how it is with me. You just always gotta. It's always about that little something. Just a little something. You know how it is. Let's see. Now I think I'm gonna do this a little different because that's darker on the inside, so that would be darker on the inside. So we gotta go a little bit lighter right there. Then I'm gonna bring it over here. Put a little bit right there. Get that in there. Let's put a little dark light right here. Get that one all highlighted out. Maybe I'll throw one more right here. Just a little bit. Yeah, there we go. All right. All right. You guys want to do more cardboard? Or do you want me to go with watercolor paper today? It's up to you. You make the call. I'm just here for your enjoyment or amusement, depending on what the moment may be. We can do another cardboard painting, and this time go raw cardboard, no primer. That ought to be interesting, actually. Ooh, maybe we'll do a watercolor paper one, because I really did have that thought in my head. Hey there, what's going on? I was just trying to get. I was too busy flapping my gums with Tony Damien, and I kind of sort of forgot to get set up this morning. So let's go ahead and do cardboard. Yeah, that's a good idea. And I want a different size. We're going to do a little more recycling today. I like to reuse strange stuff. I hate to waste stuff. So, all these people are, including me, freaking out about not having stuff to paint on and stuff. And then I was going through, throwing out my recycling. And I was like, wow, I got all these boxes. Tony, what's up? So I have all these boxes, and yes, they are cardboard. This is a piece of box cardboard. This isn't anything fancy. You can see that's what this is painted on. Same. Don't have to waste it. You can frame that, clear coat it, and frame it just as well as you can a canvas. The thing about cardboard is it really sucks in the paint. So this paint will actually stay on here quite a long time. It doesn't scratch off, So I can't believe I just did that to my painting, but yeah, whatever. I didn't scratch it. So, I didn't even sign that one though. Let's put an autograph in the corner of this one. We're going to put the YT 2020 on it because that's YouTube 2020. That means it was painted in 2020 on YouTube. If you guys ever see my signature out there and it doesn't say YT on it and a year, question it or it's old. All right, what do you think? Let's grab some white. I'm sorry if I can't chat quite as much, but there are plenty of people in here that will chat with you. So that's the problem when I paint is sometimes it's a little harder to watch the chat. Okay, let's go with some craft white. Just plain old white paint. Nothing fancy. You can use ceiling light, really anything you want. I did this yesterday and then I didn't learn. I was about to mess myself up. I didn't hook down my piece of cardboard until halfway through yesterday, and I was getting ready to toss the thing because every time I do something, it started to take off on me. No, we're not leaving drips, but we gotta be careful because I have all kinds of artwork right there, and if I splash it, I will cover it in white. All right, let's get this stuff moving around before it gets drippy on me. And throw a little bit of that in there. It's just a flow. It's a floating medium. It allows me to move my paint a little bit. on the cardboard. I might actually have to put some water on it, which I thought was kind of weird, but it must be really dry down here today. Let's see, what do you think? All the way to the edge. Don't worry about the bottom, because I'm not going to worry about the bottom right now. Got some nice white going. Yeah, that's it, white. Plain old, everyday, run-of-the-mill craft. Buy it at Wally World for $3, a humongous jug. Great for kids. Cleans up with water. None of that stinky smell that oil paint has. Do not buy gloss finish when you buy your cheapy paints, though, because that'll mess you up. Wait, what? Yeah, dude. All right. Let's get right off by stating a few of the ground rules. I don't swear, ever. Not even words that indicate swearing, so please don't use them in my chat. If you need to use that language, please find someplace else to do it. I'm a really nice guy. I'm really mellow, super mellow. Matter of fact, sometimes people have to wake me up. But I can tell you right now, I have a very good grasp of the English language, and I like to use it properly. Don't take that as being rude. It's just the fact. So please, especially if you're from Australia, then it completely makes sense to me, because Ian Harris is a friend of mine. Ianopolis Painting. He lives in Perth, and he tells me all the time that my work has got the BS effect all over it, and so I understand. It's not slapping on you. It's just some people are new, and I want to just get that out there now. So it just saves us a whole lot of stuff later. But anyway, we're going to have fun. And we can tell jokes and all that stuff and relax and have a coffee. Or in your case, being that much difference in time period, you're probably going to want to have a cold drink or something. Nice cup of... Did I get that right? Did I say that word right? I got a friend that lives in Adelaide, and she's constantly saying she's going to go get a cup of... I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, a drink. I said, well, say drink. She said, no, that's not what she says. That's not what she says. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're going to do it anyway, aren't we? We're going to fight with me. Okay, I've got some crazy stuff. Yeah, that's where she lives. She's got a big ranch there. Something or other. I don't know. She's got a lot of property. I don't know. I know there's not a lot of people that live near her. She lost a lot of trees, a lot of land last year. Oh, you are? Joe, I didn't know that. Yeah, her name is Susan Lawn. L-A-N-N. Yeah, the tape's kind of weird, isn't it? Let's paint on it. Let's grab a little bit of that there. Let's go with, messy spot. I want purple. Purple. I know my friend Madonna just bought me purple. I saw it. She just, where did it go? Oh, of course, the one tube of paint that's laying down. Mr. Ian, how are you? Speaking of a gentleman from Australia. Gee, now there's a bunch of you in here. Paint on cardboard today because I felt like it. I'll get this wet. Maybe that right there. Get that right there. Maybe we'll throw a little bit of that. Let's see, we'll throw you down here. Can't do this left-handed. Thank you very much for coming in to visit everybody. Just so I don't forget to say it. Sometimes I get kind of into my work and I forget where I am, what I'm doing. Just adding this green because with this brush because I don't really, this brush is already completely covered, so I don't really need to worry about having to clean it again right now. Let's pull that up right there. Don't worry, we're going to change those just a little bit. I know they're really dark, but they're not going to stay that way. I don't know, it's just coming out of my head, so we're just going to go with it. You know how it is with me. I'm not going to lose all that white that's in the background there. So let's get a little water on this brush, and it's going to change the texture of it. Just you don't soak it, because if you soak it, you'll not be happy with it. It's actually going to put this thing so it's got these little spikes going. what it does, it turns it into that kind of a porcupine. Don't want too much though. Gotta get it all over. Ooh, crazy brush, crazy brush. I don't want anything right there yet, because we're going to tweak that just a tiny bit in a minute. Maybe throw a little down here. You'll have to excuse me, guys. I'm still trying to find myself as far as an artist goes. You know, I'm still experimenting with movement and techniques and stuff to try to get me out of my artwork, you know. I've been told that it's starting to come through a little bit. It's easier to tell what's mine out there. You talk about me while I'm not looking, though? You really think I'm not looking all the time? I total makeup brush. That is actually just stage one of that little section. What we're gonna do, I kind of should have added some of the things on our bed before I did that, but that's all right. We get them in there anyway. I am busy yet. That's all right. I need to get a color. Where are you? No, I don't really want that color. Yeah, that's it. Raw umber will work for me today. Usually I like raw sienna or something, or burnt sienna. Let's grab a little white mixed in with it. If you have questions, just ask or put them in big caps. And I will take a peek at it. You keep it up, you. Let's turn that just a tiny bit grayer. I want it just a little bit grayer. And a little sharper on that. Don't really know where this is going, so bear with me as we take this trip. Pretty much would never know where my paintings are going until I get there. Sometimes I'm not sure I even know when they get there. You know, never know. It's hard to tell. Go gray. Joe, why would you glaze your husband? Maybe I didn't read that right. Is there some kind of different kind of food over there I don't know about? Although I do like some glazed bacon. Just saying. I want this tree a little darker, a little bigger, a little more in front. I Oh. Let me guess. You were talking about a painting and I didn't see part of that statement. Yeah, that never happens, does it? Let's go ahead and bring these down to here. These are kind of disappearing. Get this one down into here. These little guys are going to kind of drift off into there. Like so. I don't know where this is coming from. But feel free to jump in the chat, guys, if you want. Don't let these ladies overwhelm you. Just saying. They're pushy. They're lovely people. But, all right, we want that. Let's see, that's got that there. Okay, so why don't we go with... I was going to take those brush strokes out right there, but I don't think I will. I think I'll leave them in. So now what we're going to do is we're going to grab a little bit of white with yellow. A little yellow ochre. Now let's go ahead and put this in here. Carefully. I've already messed it up a tiny bit. What happened to the tape? Oh, this is cardboard. You can't really tape on cardboard because then it peels it right off on me. So we're going to let that sit for a few minutes, and then we're going to go back in and add a darker color. I'm trying to remember where it went. Where is it? There it is. And if you guys see anything you want me to add other than a cat, get what I'm saying? Got a little crooked. Darn it, darn it, darn it. That's all right. Whatever. It may not be straight. It's because of the swamp. That's my story. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna paint. You guys talk. You guys can confuse me in without even giving it a second thought. Straighten out, man. There. Let's see if we can get going. Let's grab our green. Put a little more dark in it because we're getting a little closer. And we don't care about this one because I'm not going to really worry about that one right there. And just so you all know, I decided about 3 seconds ago what this painting was going to be. First, it started out one thought, and then it moved on to another thought. Let's see if we can get this thought working. Let's see if we can move this one on to the right direction. Let's grab this. We're going to grab some black and a tiny bit of brown with a tiny bit of yellow ochre in it. It's Mars black. working on it. Yeah, I'm hoping it comes out kind of looking like that. May not come out looking like that, but we'll see. Not quite straight on that side, but like I said, you know what? Why don't we make sure we know what that is right there? Just so nobody gets confused about where that painting is going to end. It's actually going to end right here because of the size. So that's actually the bottom of the painting's right here. Normally I'd have a piece of tape on that, but I don't feel like it. So let's just although if I take that, add just a touch of gray to it. Add just a touch of gray to this. Let's grab say what? Oh. I was like, what did I just read? Sorry, I'm kind of spacing out a little bit. I'll be alright. Trying to think of how I want to do this. I think I will take that. Grab these. And we're gonna kind of sort of do that. And put our hand in the paint. Well, that's a terrible angle, I'll tell you what. Oh, let's see. Grab that paintbrush. I'm not sure where this is gonna go. I think it's gonna end up with a bunch of rocks. That's what I'm thinking. I think I'm going to be painting rocks for the next 2 years here. I'm going to put them all the way down, just a few here and there, because the grass is overgrown. Let's grab some over there. Put some this way. Like so. Sorry, lose track of what I'm doing. You know how it is with me. Kind of lose track of my chat sometimes and forget to actually open my mouth. It happens. I try not to let it happen, but it did. Sorry about that. Just concentrating on what I'm doing. Not chatting away like I normally do. Just adding a little bit of some texture to this rock right here. It's not going to be crazy. The reason I put it in dots like that and then pull it is because that way there's paint. It's kind of skipping when I pull it. And there's spots that are brighter than others. That way, halfway through, you get some kind of a bright spot. And then you got a bright spot over here, and you give it a little pull, and you got this bright spot, and then loss of paint, and the bright spot. So it kind of gives you a little bit of a little dimension, you know. Let's go ahead and add some darker blue down here. This is actually a blue mixed in with a tiny bit of black. We'll kind of fade that out just a tiny bit. A little bit right there. We'll kind of pull that shadow down here just a tiny bit. Get into those rocks. Whistle. And grab some green. Let's grab a little bit of darker green. Let's throw some darker green in here. Because let's face it, it would still be kind of a grassy looking stuff. We just need it a little dark. Like that. Something there. I think this is going to be kind of weird. Putting that stuff along there, but is this thing making any sense to anybody? Ding, 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 ding. Get out of there. She stopped banging around like a bell. Let's grab some dark. Let's grab some purple in it. Let's put a little purple in that. So we can let's start on this side. A little dark line right there. Hey, Oreo cookie. Oreo mouse. I'm sorry. Oh man, I can't. It's like, what? Oreo cookie. Oreo mouse. What's up? I like Oreo cookies. Sorry. No, that's probably why I said it, because I was thinking about having some. And we're going to add just a tiny bit of something here. Now we got the base painting in, and yes, that is just the base of my painting. That is the beginning of the painting. Take care, Joe. We'll see you later. Now let's add some stuff. Let's add some painting to it. Let's grab a big paintbrush. Big old paintbrush. Still got some black in it. I didn't even rinse it really well. We're going to grab some white, some yellow ochre. We're going to throw in just the tiniest bit of brown to make this kind of a tan color. We're going to roll up our sleeves because, let's face it, this is kind of a jump. And we're going to put a big old bright yellow for now. It's not going to stay yellow, so relax. Tree. Right there. The reason I'm painting it this color is for a base. To get my other color to stand out better. Yeah, so we can get this color to kind of do its thing. I know it's starting out kind of weird, and it's kind of still in a weird, funky stage. Just bear with me. We'll come back into it. Trust me, we won't lose ourselves here. It's taken me a long time to get my brain wrapped around of the whole thought of relax. It doesn't have to start out perfect because that's not how it's going to build. It's funny you say that. It's funny that you brought up that particular bird. Don't know how well it's going to come out. But we will attempt to put one in. Actually, that was already in my mind. A nice deep blackbird, raven, crow, whichever you prefer to call them. But first, I need to add a little bit of a different color here. Where are you? That's not it. That's not it. Yeah, I have colors. There it is. I don't have to mix all mine sometimes. I just take them down and use them. Let's see if we can do this without messing this up. Alright, we're going to get that color. We're going to do that color. And that color. Willow, maybe. Yeah. Swamp moss. Of course, you're probably not seeing much of that where you're from. I know, not normal, but whatever. We can add just a tiny bit of white to it now. Don't want to get carried away with it. Some stagnant moss. There's actually a name for it. I just don't remember it off the top of my head. You know? So. Not terrible. Yeah. Does it look like a weeping willow? I didn't do the color right then. Too much green, maybe? Yeah, probably too much green. That's my bad. So, we'll see if we can tweak her just a tiny bit. Yeah, I'm not gonna play with it anymore. We'll leave it like it is. A weeping willow tree would be kind of archy. They don't hang straight down as a rule. They kind of curve. I grew up playing in those things. My grandparents had 3 of them in their yard, and they were humongous. And then when I bought my house, just outside one of the biggest cities in Vermont, 3 days after I bought the house, the weeping willow in the backyard fell down and hit the swing set and smashed into the pool. Luckily, it didn't damage the pool, but didn't keep that house super long. It was right on the edge of a cow field. It was just till this one came up on the market. My mom knew this lady that owned this one. I'll be 165 or something when this one's paid off. May never have it paid off. That's alright. Gotta leave something for my kids. That is good. No, just kidding. It's a joke. People, relax. They don't need my help for that. They can handle getting that stuff all by themselves. All right. I'm just trying to figure out. Yeah, yeah, I see that, Chrissy. Actually, I watch a channel. He's this dude does canal boat videos. Um, I watch him all the time. Actually, I can't remember his name though for some reason. He was last video I watched. He was talking about the fuel delivery services they have in the canals where you're at. They actually have barges that go down canals and deliver fuel. Better not leave that one there. Somebody will be offlining. So let's grab a little reflection off the metal. These probably haven't been used in a long time, but there still would be some little spots of brightness in them. That might be a little. Oh, that'd be alright. That's alright. We're gonna leave that. We'll do that. We'll do that for a little bit. Shininess. He lives. He lives on a canal boat. Oh, you're lucky. Did you really? Or you think it's fascinating that they live on them? I don't know. Couldn't do that here. You'd be a popsicle. Is anybody still in the chat? Or did they all leave when I started painting crazy things? 8 people. Yeah? Kind of thought so. This isn't everybody's cup of tea to watch somebody paint. That's why I warn people when they're just jumping on and subscribing. It's like, this may not be for you, man. Got to like to do art. Got to want to kind of expand your. Because I know, I mean, I'm not an instructor by any means, but I know that sometimes when I paint, I give people ideas of, hey, let me try that. Let me give that one a shot. Or I haven't seen that one before, so maybe I'll throw that in there and try to give that one a go. If I accomplish that at least once in a while, then I'm doing okay. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Shane, I know you're still here. I haven't got your bird in yet. Let's put some mossy looking stuff on this tree down here. What do you think? We'll give him a little greenness. I know now I only can put up with me so long. Oh, he's still looking for your socks. I get it. This isn't a normal painting, and this is kind of out there. It's cool. It's what I felt like doing. So apparently my brain said do it, so I did it. Kind of digging that tree though. Look at the colors in that tree. Yeah. Yep. Ow. So let's go ahead and do it. I've been kind of wanting not to do it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. It kind of has something in here, It's kind of a swamp, but let's go ahead and put something in there. I would, well, I thought you'd be working actually. I thought you'd actually be working today. I didn't quite expect you to be here. Thank you. Thank you so much, really. I know I've said it a million times already, but thank you so much for sending me these colors and stuff. I'd be stuck. I'd be stuck not being able to paint. I was right at that borderline of using 100% craft paint all the time, and I tell you the truth, I like craft paint. I like using it, but you can't. It doesn't have any body to it, so you can't really do a lot with it. And I don't have that fancy stuff that Clive Powell has that makes his sticker. And there's no way I'm going to be able to get any of it, so just adding a little dark in here real quick, and then I'm going to add some green. Let's grab a little of this green right here. Let's go ahead and make some. And you know what? Let's throw some of this in here. I haven't used this at all today, and I can't do a painting without it. It's kind of like my thing. And you know what I did? I realized that I painted that entire painting the other day, and I did not add a single solitary red bird in it. I think that's all right. Maybe one more right here. Get that just to go just right. Yeah, I can't get canvases. They won't let me buy them. They won't even let me in that area. I can't buy canvases. I can't buy tape. I can't buy paint. Where I am anyway, I can't get any of that stuff. So I'm having to make do. And luckily, my wonderful friend Madonna sent me some watercolor papers and paint, and she didn't have to. I'm going to figure a way to pay her back, definitely. It was such a kind thing. And she sent Lexi some stuff too, which was just precious. I mean, coloring books and crayons and stuff. She loved it. I get to have videos of her playing with it, but hey, whatever. And then she was playing in her princess dress yesterday at home. She got a little princess dress from another one of her secret admirers. She's got more fans than I do, I think. To be honest with you. Nope. Nope. Can't buy online. Tried that. Maybe now. Couldn't a couple weeks ago. They weren't shipping. They weren't shipping things that weren't essential in. Um, because my governor's a freaking idiot. All right, we got some greenery. Oh, I can't believe I put purple in here. Can you believe I put purple in here? Jaden, what's up? I see the retracted message. You're being good, I hope. It's all cool, man. I don't mind you coming. I really don't. I really appreciate you coming to visit. Just understand I'm not a grow stream. I'm just an artist, man. So all I do is paint, you know. I paint and chat. If you want to come and hang out and meet some nice people and have a really cool, relaxing time, have yourself, a snack and stuff and chill, this is a great place to come. If you want to come and network, this is not a great place to come. Because most of these people are just artists. Artists. Great artists. Way better than I am artists. So don't forget, I'm going to cut the bottom off. But I think we're going to, I'm looking at this black line. And I was looking at it. I'm thinking, we need to turn this into a road. And so that's what I started to do. Turn this into a road right here. Instead of wasting that little bit of space, let's turn this into an old road. Not a very big one, just a little something across the track type of stuff, And of course, right near the tracks, we got to have that scuff. Because let's face it, I don't know about you guys. Well, okay, maybe just me because I'm a redneck. But jumping the tracks was just the thing to do with the car. Got a bump here, you come up. Whatever. All right. So far, so good. We're getting there. I think I know what I want to do, though. I gotta add one more. Is this looking close to what we were hoping it was going to look crazy like? What do you say we take and add one right here? Right. Hope I wasn't a jerk by saying that way. Didn't want to come across as a jerk. It's just reality of what my channel's about. You know? If you guys think I was too jerky, just let me know. I will. Hey there. Cool. Yeah, art is something that you can take with you forever. My grandmother, well, she passed away a couple years ago at 102. And one of the last gifts I gave her that she was using was actually a watercolor set, believe it or not. And she went to college in the 1930s to be an art major, which was something that just did not happen back then. Women did not go to college. They were barefoot and pregnant, basically. In the 20s and 30s, you know? But she was a real artist. Me, I pretend. You know, I like to pretend. I'm good at pretending, I think. I'm hoping to someday become an artist. Right now, I'm just having a good time. Let's grab some Jello brand gelatin stuff. Oops, I shouldn't say that because I'll probably end up with it. Wait, I'm not worried about it. I'm not monetized. Yeah, she was cool. So let's add, we're going to put one up there, but let's put, oh boy, let's see, what do we want him facing? Let's turn him facing this way. He's got kind of a big face, but that's all right. We can fix that. We can make his body a little different shaped, his head a little different shaped, and we can make him bigger with a sharper bill. And he's weighting that branch right down. He's such a tubby. And let's grab a big old splotch of white and a splotch of yellow. Anthony, how are you, sir? Welcome to today's craziness, where reality is not on the menu. I'm not sure reality's ever on the menu with me. That's just a thought, though. Have any of you known me to be in touch with reality? One, two, three. Should I do more than three? Should I do like 5, 6, 7, 8? Yeah, let's do a bunch of them. You are a bit on the thin wing side. Yeah, like so, like so. At 6, we don't want 6. Especially with Mr. Gray in here. Anthony's always here, Chrissy. I know he is. Well, most of the time. He just can't always text with me. I'm usually on his TV. But I know I'm here. I know he's here, I mean. I know I'm here. Do I know I'm here? I think I know I'm here. I think I need more caffeine. Yeah, that's crazy. So, is that pretty close to what you wanted, Shane? I mean, I'm not really super great with those birdies, but you know, I wonder how they would feel if I'm gonna throw one in there. We know we're gonna throw one in there because we have to. And what do you think? I think we should hide him because of all those big blackbirds. I think we should give him safety. Let's put him way over here. Thank you very much. There. He's there, but he's kind of hidden. Before we forget, we better put one in the other one. Because I was so distracted yesterday that I forgot to add one. I'm thinking he needs to be right back here on this tree. No, maybe on this tree. For those of you who are new to my channel, every single painting I paint, with the exception of black and white, because black and white is black and white, without exception, has a red bird in it. Someplace. It may be very small, it may be very hidden, But someplace in my painting, you'll find a red bird. Someplace. So I know it's a little wonky and a little crazy today, and it's not like a normal painting for me. And we could go through and spend hours putting all this fancy grass in, and I might eventually. This has this. I can see that it's because I put that uh, floating medium in it. It did not dry so fast like I'm used to. Kind of upset about that railroad track having a bump right there, but whatever. She kind of turns a quick curve, and it should have gone even. Normally, when I do these, I try to stay really straight, but I felt a little curve would be cool. And this one curves and this one stays straight. But whatever. It's a painting. But definitely not the normal painting I do. But, oh, hour and a half. I'm sorry. Wow, look at that. So, that's what we got for today. We'll let it dry. Maybe tomorrow, maybe even later today. Who knows? I'll go back in with a fine liner brush and maybe we'll add some maybe some cattails in here because it's kind of a swampy area. That's probably why they stopped using it. And then add some more. Maybe we'll finish this off, add some rocks, or I'll cut that. But I like the purple sky. I like the background. I like the look. Kind of looks like mountains or maybe some deep trees in there or something. Kind of heading into the swamp, but a little bit too single green, but we can fix that. But thank you all for the visit. We'll call this one part 1. How's that? Because we know I'm going to play with this painting. It's impossible not to. It's just got too much more stuff I can do to it. You know? So thank you all. Enjoy your day. As always, enjoy life because you never know what's going to happen. You just don't know. And thank you for all the new people stopping by. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry for going off first thing. Aussie Homestead. It had some issues before, and it wound me up for days. So I'm oversensitive probably, but please don't take anything by it. Don't be offended. I'm just crazy. So be well, everyone, and we'll see you guys later. I'm glad. Oh, and Anthony, your stuff should be there today or tomorrow. And I believe my friend, Mr. Ian Harris, says good on you. Or good day. One of the two. Let's see if that works. Bye now. Haha, mouse is charged today. Don't forget the thumbs up. Oh, before I go, I'm almost there. I almost got a number that's in my head, and when I reach that number, I'm going to give away another painting. Free of charge. So, be ready. It's coming. See you guys later.